You are listening to Wemsu 97.5 News Patrol.
News with no bias, news with no exemptions, including nothing but the truth. Good morning, Philippines. This is Wemsu 97.5 News Patrol. Serving the hottest, latest news for this day, I am Larnat May de Vera, and this is Wemsu 97.5 News Patrol. And for the headlines, stricter rules for unvaccinated travelers, residents in Zamboanga, Sibugay. GSK vaccine scientist has a great help not just globally but especially in Manila, Philippines, house-to-house vaccination. Zelensky, president in Ukraine, raises hopes over Ukraine talk despite continued bombing. Wemsu 97.5 News Patrol will be right back after these reminders.
Are you a graduating student and want to pursue college? Enroll now at Western Mindanao State University. This school is known to be one of the prestigious universities in Western Mindanao. About the ambience of the school, it's great and conducive of learning. The professors were smart and teach us so well. What are you waiting for? Enroll now at Western Mindanao State University.
Wemsu 97.5 News Patrol is back. Time check 8:30 in the morning. And for the local news, because of technology and the advancement of science, viruses can easily detected. That's why there is a stricter rules for unvaccinated travelers, residents in Zamboanga, Sibugay, on the line. Charika Pamonag Siwela. Zamboanga, Sibugay, Philippines. Governor Walter Palma on Friday, January 7, signed an executive order that bans incoming travel and restricts the movement of the unvaccinated in his province. Palma's order, which takes effect on Tuesday, January 11, bars unvaccinated travelers from entering Zamboanga, Sibugay. It also restricts unvaccinated residents from entering private and government offices and commercial establishments. Neither can the unvaccinated access public transportation in Zamboanga, Sibugay beginning next week until January 31. Palma's order was issued on the same day of Department of Health or DOH confirmed the first documented COVID-19 Omicron variant case in Mindanao. Mindanao's first known Omicron case is a 40-year-old seafarer who traveled from Kenya to Iligan City in northern Mindanao before New Year's Day. He arrived via a Qatar Airways flight to Cebu, was quarantined for days, and then proceeded to travel to Iligan via Dalangindingan Airport in Misamis Oriental. Palma signed the order after he met with members of the Provincial COVID-19 Task Force, which recommend the no vaccination, no entry policy in the wake of increasing COVID-19 cases in the country. Aside from restricting the unvaccinated from entering and transacting in all offices and establishments and even taking tricycles in the province, travelers will also be required to show RT-PCR test result and vaccination cards. This is Jerica Ivan Pamunag Sewela. Mabuhay Pilipinas! Okay, thank you, Jerica. GSK vaccine scientist has a great help, not just globally but here. Manila, Philippines, house-to-house vaccination. Live in Manila, Ruchin May Amayak.
Advances in immunology, genetics, and microelectronics are creating opportunities to improve human health. More work is needed to realize the potential of novel technologies. As a science-driven leader in vaccine research, development, and production, GSK is well placed to collaborate with companies and universities to translate technologies into products that make a global impact. That's why Manila, Philippines on Thursday began another round of its national COVID-19 vaccination days, which allows house-to-house inoculation and makes jabs available in doctors' clinics and workplace health facilities. The campaign aims to administer second doses for the elderly, first jabs for those aged 12 to 17, and booster shots for adults, said Health Secretary Francisco Duque. Government aims to inoculate 1.8 million individuals during the three-day vaccination drive and a total of 90 million Filipinos by June. Doctors' clinics eligible to administer COVID-19 vaccines in Metro Manila, Central Luzon, and Southern Luzon are registered with the Health Department and local governments, said PMA President Benito Atienza. More regions have expressed willingness to participate, he said. Only 10.5 million out of 63.6 million fully vaccinated individuals have received their booster shots as of March 5, according to data gathered. GSK has a broad portfolio of vaccines to help protect people of all ages from infectious diseases. This is Rochinmay A. Amayak, Mabuhay Pilipinas.
Thank you, Amayak. And for our global news, Ukraine President Zelensky raises hopes over Ukraine despite of continued bombing. On the line, Eileen Esmeralda.
Ukraine's leader expressed tentative hope on Monday about a diplomatic push for a ceasefire even as Russian forces continued to shell his country's cities overnight, leaving hundreds of thousands of civilians trapped in siege conditions. Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukraine's president, said his representatives were discussing a possible meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in online talks with Moscow, as negotiators noted some positive movement in recent days. Diplomats remain skeptical about a breakthrough to end a war that has laid waste to Ukrainian cities, brought down devastating sanctions on Russia, and shaken world markets. But officials close to the talks reported tentative progress over the weekend, including unlimited political issues relating to a potential settlement. Every day, in a video format, representatives of our country's delegation speak. Zelensky said in the video address posted after 1:30 a.m. Our mission is clear, to do everything we can to ensure a meeting of the two presidents, the meeting that I am sure people are waiting for. Zelensky said, however, that Ukraine would need guarantees on issues including humanitarian corridors for besieged cities. The Ukrainian president said that more than 130,000 people had been saved via evacuations over 6 days, but many more remain trapped in embattled cities such as Mariupol. This is Eileen Esmeralda reporting.
Thank you, Eileen. And that's all for today. Thank you for trusting WEMSU 97.5 News Patrol. Serving you the hottest latest news, this is Lornat May de Vera, Mabuhay Pilipinas.